how'd you get here?
It's time to go back in time, alright? I didn't mean to jump scare you like that, I'm so sorry. If you watch my videos to go to sleep, wake up! Wake up! But no, seriously, we're going back in time a little bit. This is Sonic Ultimate Flash, okay? And if you didn't hear about this, you have to be 3.5 years old, just came out the womb, put down the iPad, pick up a fucking controller, pick up a keyboard, pick up anything that lets you play video games, and stop watching all these YouTube Kids YouTube videos. If you're watching this on YouTube Kids, first of all, get that shit off your iPad, alright? Go outside and make memories and play with your friends, okay? And if you don't have friends, little bro, it's only gonna get harder. Get out there and fucking talk to people, okay? You gotta do this. It's part of being a human being, alright? Go talk to people and make friends outside, alright? Beyond that, 2.2 or whatever. I made 1 point. Go talk to people, point 2. Alright, you need to talk to YouTube about this shit, because this video should not be on YouTube Kids. I don't know what they did. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why your little snotty nose ass is playing this video right now, but YouTube fucked up. You gotta get out of here, bro. You gotta get out of here. 3, I love this game like it was my own child. This is another instance of a Sonic fan game that is heavily carried by the amount of nostalgia it gives me, because let's just get it out there right now, okay? Ultimate Sonic Flash, right? Cool visual style, because it steals everything from Sonic Advance. All right, it is effectively a way to play Sonic Advance online before people just started emulating that shit through like Game Boy emulators on the internet. All right, it was a way to play a game in this style, and beyond that, it was fun for the time. All right, we didn't have a whole lot of 2D Sonic fan games that were doing crazy shit, and we especially didn't have any that were available for you to play through your browser while you were trying to ignore the fucking teacher during whatever lab you were doing on your computer, okay? It was just not an option. It was not possible. I don't know if they let you fucking, you dumbass little kids use iPads and shit, or like computers just the entire time now. I don't know how the virus that YouTube doesn't like you saying now for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know if that changed shit for you guys. I don't know if it completely altered the way that you interact with social media and like technology in general in schools. But back when I was a kid, all right, back when I was a wee lad, we had to actively do our best to sit in like a classroom full of computers that were facing the teacher because they didn't want us looking up like disgusting little gross videos of girls twerking or whatever, and like we had to fucking fight for opportunities to switch between tabs and play Ultimate Flash Sonic. If you motherfuckers are just sitting in a classroom facing the teacher and you can still have a computer out and about, you don't need to take notes on actual physical paper, like you just have a cheat code and it's not fucking fair, and I think that you should be castrated so you know other kids just don't exist to have to go through the same fucking cheat code environment you're in. It's not fair. It's not. I would rather the human race die than have people be able to play whatever fucking games they want on their laptop without the teacher being like, May Apples, he's on his, like, I had to wait to college for that shit, bro. I had to wait until college before I could just open up Ultimate Flash Sonic and play that shit on my fucking laptop during a lecture. Fuck you if you can do that when you're look. This is all speculative. I don't actually know if you guys can do this shit. But if you can, I'm gonna find you and you're done. Also, get off YouTube Kids in your fucking class, bro. I swear to God, this math is gonna come back. I know you're like, when am I ever gonna use this shit in real life? Enjoy your fucking job at McDonald's, okay? If you don't pay attention to these classes right now, I guarantee you, if you can't figure out your fucking times tables, brother, there is no job in their right mind that would look at you and want you at all. Embarrassing shit. Figure it out, bro. The math comes back, and regardless of whether or not you want to be a fucking fine arts major or some bullshit, you want to draw pictures for the rest of your life, which, by the way, 90%, I'm sorry, if you're going to school for that, it's better to just learn it in your pastime, all right, and maybe hedge your bets, get an econ degree or something. I know everyone does it. There's gonna be other people fighting, but like, you're gonna get a job, right? So just like, what I know you might not want to use math, but I swear to God the times tables are gonna come back. I swear to God, even if you do go to school for some art bullshit, man, I swear to you, I swear to you that they are gonna make you take a math course. And if you're sitting there struggling, counting on your fingers, Brody, they're gonna kick you out of college. They're gonna say, oh, Allah, we fucked up by letting this one in. Oh, in Allah, please, someone kill this guy. I don't want him in my class anymore. I swear to God, bro. I was supposed to talk about Ultimate Flash Sonic, I think. That was part of the video in some capacity. My point is, all right, this was a game that it was one of the few games we could play, and that carried the fuck out of it, because there is so much better shit now. Frankly, this was a fucking pain to play. This was a pain in the ass to play. It was not, like, it was fun running back through my years of being a toddler or whatever, but oh my God, if it's not the most dog shit 2D Sonic game ever, bro. It feels bad to play. If you're holding an arrow, right, trying to go forward into a wall, guess what happens? Sonic bounces off. I don't know why the fuck he does that, but he just, like, bounces off. It's terrible. I don't know how that shit just happened there. Like, it makes no sense. It makes no fucking sense. The physics suck. Everything about it is stolen from, like, every nice thing about the visuals stolen from another game, but at the end of the day, it's what we had, and it's those formative memories that they created that make it such a beautiful, magical experience, regardless of the fact that, yeah, it kind of doo-doo dog shit poopy stinky. It's terrible, bro. It's not a particularly good game, and if someone didn't grow up with this shit, I'm not gonna sit there and tell them to go back and play this shit, all right? But oh my God, bro, I finger my asshole thinking about this game. I was gonna try to say it in a nice way. There's no other way I can say it. There's no other way I can say it. I pry that shit open with 2 fingers and I just go to town. Like, when I think about this game, look at this boss fight. It's fucking terrible. It's awful. I'm gonna sit here and struggle with this for ages, because there's, like, this tiny ass fucking, like, loop you gotta get into where you're not running into the bombs and shit, and you can't really jump over it. You gotta be very, very, very particular with it. But it's so beautiful to me. She is very gorgeous to me, okay? Because it is just the culmination of everything that was good about my childhood, bro. Every single good thing about my early gaming years. This is the game, man. This is the game. Going online and playing this shit while my teacher's trying to teach us how to do math is so fucking fire. By the way, this shit was crazy to me when I was a kid. I didn't know I could look up the passwords. I thought I actually had to beat the game with all the characters first. And, like, you can play as Shadow if you put in the all characters password. That's actively the most badass thing I've ever heard in my life, bro. I was gonna say, if you told me that when I was a kid, fuck it. When I was a kid, when I found that shit out, I was absolutely tweaking out of my mind. I was like, I have to get Shadow. I have to get Shadow. I have to. If I don't get Shadow, what am I gonna do with it? Can I even look at my friends in the face the next day when we go to lunch together? Can I even sit down and say, yeah, guys, I really like Sonic the Hedgehog. I think he's super cool. No, dude. No, because I'm a fake fucking fan. I'd be a faker. I would be a terrible, disgusting, grotesque little creature that didn't know how to unlock Shadow in Ultimate Flash Sonic. It would be unbelievable. And ignore the fact that it's just the Sonic battle sprites and a lot of his animations aren't particularly fitting. That doesn't matter, bro. That doesn't matter, because that's not why I was here. I was here for the vibe of it, man. Because I knew that I put in the work. I worked my ass off ignoring math class just so I could unlock this fucking character. That's what made it special. Also, if you didn't notice it there, when you're on those spinny things, it's just a recolored Sonic sprite. And this is this is the type of shit a Sonic fan game couldn't get away with now. But I don't fucking care. It's completely carried by the fact that it was released back when I was a little infant sperm thing. Like, that's all it needed to do. All it needed to do was become a part of my childhood, and now I'm ride or die for it, bro. I'm ride or die as fuck for this game, man. If you talk shit about this, I'm just gonna have to push my thumbs into your eyes. There's no other, maybe like a little shove into the soft spot of the skull, change you for, I don't know, for better or for worse, we don't know, but I'm definitely pushing in your brain a little bit and changing the brain chemistry. This game's good. You should really revisit it if you played it as a kid, but don't play it if you didn't play it as a kid. The video stopped. Go elsewhere. Bye.